Donald Trump, can he actually play golf? Golf, a sport of precision, patience, and passion. Many have taken to the greens to test their skills, but few have sparked as much debate as former US President Donald Trump. This is interesting. Our team dug deep into Golf Digest, ABC News, and Fox News. You'll be shocked by what we found. So when did Donald Trump start playing? During his time at Pennsylvania, Trump developed a serious passion for golf. Golf is more than a game for me, and millions of people, men, women, young and old around the world, he stated in the preface to his book, The Best Golf Advice I Ever Received, 1995. A deep-seated interest. He told Jaime Diaz of Golf Digest that he learned the game mostly on his own, and that, I think of golf as a very natural game. That was his confession. Knowing my technique inside and out has never been a priority of mine. In golf and many other areas of life, I rely heavily on my gut feelings. Diaz acknowledged, as did many of his business associates, that Trump possesses an extensive knowledge of golf and his swing. A key issue, according to Trump, is the hips, as he explained to Diaz. Allow the arms to fully swing through. All I have to do is swiftly and forcefully clear the way. The hips were my simple key after reading about them in Ben Hogan's book a long time ago. Since he thinks the human body is like a battery with a finite amount of energy, he exclusively plays golf and always utilizes a cart. Beginning with the construction of Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, in 1999, his passion for the sport blossomed into course ownership. He has been involved in contentious ventures before. His Aberdeen property, for example, sowed social and political discord in Scotland and led to violent confrontations between environmental activists and others. 2 major tournaments have been held on his courses, the 2015 Women's British Open at Trump Turnberry and the 2017 US Women's Open at Trump Bedminster. But in early 2021, the PGA of America and the R&A both severed ties with future tournaments staged on Trump courses. Playing the game has been just as divisive as his ventures into ownership. Lots of his business associates say he's a great golfer, but they also question his handicap. Even though he's been the target of several cheating allegations, he's decided to keep playing golf. Truly, a source in the golfing industry told Vanity Fair in early 2021, anyone who knows Trump knows he's far more emotionally invested in golf than politics. Trump has been an avid golfer for decades, first taking up the sport seriously in the 1990s. His passion for golf is well documented, from his ownership of numerous golf courses worldwide to his frequent appearances on the green. Now, how good is he? As a golfer, Trump is renowned for his tremendous speed. His speed is unbelievable. Timed competitions. He hits and runs and hits and runs, a Republican close to the White House reportedly told Politico. Everyone else tries to keep up with him, and that's basically how it goes. Those who have had the pleasure of playing golf with Trump can attest to the fact that he truly embraces the game. His golf game is also scored by them. In 2017, Rory McIlroy and Donald Trump played golf, and McIlroy predicted that Trump shot 80. In spite of being in his 70s, he plays at a respectable level. Something that really stood out to Tiger Woods, who is 70 years old, was the distance that Trump shot the ball at his website. A really good lash gets under him. For his book, Commander-in-Chief, Rick Reilly polled a number of golfing greats who had played with Trump to get their take on the president's game. According to Brad Faxon, Annika Sorenstam, and Ernie Els, the rating was a legit 10, a 9 or 10, and 8 or 9 inches respectively. The USGA handicap index for him is 2.8. In contrast, Trump's opponent, Jack Nicklaus, plays off 5.2, despite being 6 years Trump's senior. Most of Trump's playing partners agree that he has decent iron skills, is a competent driver, but is terrible with chipping and has an aggressive putting stroke, aided by his knowledge that he can pick up from inside 10 feet. According to Reilly, Trump has never broken into the top half of the field in the yearly Tahoe celebrity event, and his team has never made it past the qualifying round at the N&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. With a reported handicap, often cited around 2.8, Trump has demonstrated considerable talent on the golf course, rivaling that of many seasoned amateurs. His commitment to the game is reflected not only in his personal play, but also in his extensive portfolio of golf courses, many of which are renowned for their quality and design. Let's see Trump in action. How is his golf swing? When compared to other presidents, Donald Trump has decent golfing skills, especially considering his size and age. Off the tee, he's solid, if not explosive. Even though his approach on the greens is unconventional, he manages to pull it off. When compared to Obama, Bush, and Kennedy, our respected experts find the current U.S. Commander-in-Chief to be on par. The website TrumpGolfCount.com estimates that Trump will visit 342 golf courses over his 4 years in office. Thus, his detractors would argue that he should. Some may argue that this demonstrates how practice makes perfect, or nearly so. According to Clive Tucker, a coach at Manning's Heath Golf Club in West Sussex, Trump looks like he's played a lot of rounds because he seems to know what he's doing. Tucker has coached David Howell to the top of the world rankings, as well as Darren Clark, Graham McDowell, and Lee Westwood, among others. Though it's not ideal, he does begin his backswing from his hips instead of his shoulders. There's not much he does wrong other than that. Typically, when you begin with your hips, your height and posture are compromised, and the entire swing becomes unmanageable. Keeping his head up and his equilibrium is key, so his doesn't. His short, sharp swing gives him a repetitious gait. That results in him losing some ground, but it also makes him more reliable. According to Smith, the U.S. president may enhance his swing by working on his finish. The fact that no president has ever managed to reach the finish line is a common thread among their administrations. After the ball has been hit, they likely simply want to take the next shot. They are busy men who don't want to make a big deal out of a spectacular ending after the ball is gone. It's clear that his technique showcases the dedication and practice he has put into the sport. Observers often note his powerful and consistent swing, which reflects a deep understanding of the game's mechanics. While some critics argue that his swing might not be textbook perfect, it undeniably demonstrates a blend of power and finesse that has allowed him to play competitively and maintain a low handicap. He turned his love for golf into his business. Let's check out his golf courses. For Trump, the financial crisis of 2008 was a turning point in his commercial career. He had 4 courses under his ownership in 2007, but he began buying up properties and making renovations after the recession. He has grown his golfing business internationally and now has 12 courses in the US. In addition to 2 courses in Scotland and 1 in Ireland, he also owns a facility in Dubai. Projects involving the last 3 have been particularly contentious. After buying Doonbeg in 2014, he rebranded it as Trump International Golf Links Ireland and brought in designer Martin Hawtrey to make some changes. President Trump's friend and original architect Greg Norman expressed his disappointment that Trump is not utilizing his services. From now on, you won't hear me mentioning it very often. Even more controversial has been the building of Aberdeen's Trump International Golf Links, Scotland. The documentary You've Been Trumped was made at this time, and it included charges of damage of 4,000-year-old sand dunes, confrontations with locals, rage over an offshore wind plant, political animosity, and more. Trump frequently brags about his course portfolio and once ranked 5 of them among the best in the United States, but none of them make it into Golf Digest's top 150 American golfers. The 2 Scottish courses owned by the Trump Organization incurred a $4.6 million loss in 2019, bringing the total losses in 8 years to $75 million, according to a January 2021 report in the Daily Mail. So how good is Donald Trump at golf? The answer isn't straightforward. He's undoubtedly a dedicated and skilled golfer, but the extent of his prowess is up for debate. We hope you like this video. If you want more golfing content, be sure to subscribe to be ahead of the latest in golf.